Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here. Welcome back to Escaping the Desert. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. Right, so yeah, you find me, sun just going down. Where you left me last time, but I have done quite a bit off camera since last time. So yeah, just off and on and not on camera. Because I've spent a lot of the last little while doing the final episode of Special Delivery. But yeah, back into Escaping the Desert now. So, oh, there goes the sun. Right, so let's have a look at what I got up to, and then we'll go through what we're doing today. Just mash some keys, do some buttons, do those sorts of things, and yeah. Right, so first of all, this is actually wider. So this is what took an awful lot of time. Yeah, I moved the connectors over one, which makes this edge over two. So it used to only just come out to here, and I just felt it was actually a bit narrow. Like when you parked this here, you would have only had this much space, so it wasn't sort of a lot to get past, which is fine for this one. But you know, if it was a bigger ship, which there probably will be bigger ones. So yeah, that took quite a bit of time. Also went out this way one block, and that meant that I had to rejiggle this stuff. And yeah, so got these walkways in, redirected those, and they just go silly crazy places, which is awesome. Yeah, and also put in some more smokestacks. Now, actually, just before we go down there, one of the things I want to do is, I'll probably do it off camera, is just, so I've got that conveyor going into, that's a vent there. But I think I'll put a T-junction in, I'll put a conveyor block there, because I'll probably put an antenna up on here, probably specifically that antenna. I think that would be good just at the back there. And then I might just keep the conveyor going out here and put on a turret, bit of a defensive turret, so because I need to start thinking about those. We're alright while we're parked here, I think. But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, that took quite a bit, but it's worked out quite well, because under here, if we go down, yeah, so like the pipes, there's just a bit more stuff going on with pipes and things. I put this walkway out here, I don't know whether that's going to continue, but yeah, again, just, you know, a little bit more detail sort of from underneath, and that's what I want with this build, for it to be quite industrial, and just also change the colour of those, I think. Yeah, and probably the nets as well. So I've done quite a bit of sort of just detail work here and there, that sort of stuff you don't have time to do on camera. But yeah, that's worked out quite nicely, I feel. Nice look there. It's a shame that wasn't sort of back or forward one, but it is where it is. Yeah, so and I was wondering maybe I'll put a ladder or something down there. So anyway, I'll do some stuff. So let's go have a look at the to-do list. And let's go into here. So landing platforms, well, I feel like we've done that. Rover hangar, well, we're working through that. Intended dish, bigger drill ship, because so that's what we're going to do today. Let's just put that in there. That's what we're going to work on today. Relocate drill ship, finish low. Yeah, and this will be a thing as well. And we'll probably do that as well, give that a bit of a test run. So speaking of deposits, so find AG, yeah, okay, so I did actually go for a bit of a fly. Did I just press, I pressed escape, but it still saved it. Okay, that's good. It's the datapads that don't. Yeah, this is just super annoying having to go up all these walkways like this. It's just it's great, I love it. Ridiculous. Okay, yeah, so I went for a fly just before. I thought I'd make the most of the sunshine, and before I started today I went for a fly. I went out, there it is. I went out sort of to the left of that and behind it, because that's in a dune desert, and I went behind and sort of looped around and then came back on the other side of the dune desert that's in. Now, there was a bit of a ridge, sort of a ridge type like this, and then there was more dunes sort of over the rise from there, so I didn't go too far out that way. and I sort of looped right around, out quite wide around here, and came back. So out over that way, there was a couple of iron deposits, some gold, I think there was a silicon over there somewhere, and a couple more iron, and then came around here, and I think there was a gold out there somewhere. So no silver. Yeah. So it was a bit tricky because I used a large grid, same as what I did last time on the fly. I used a large grid ore detector, and it would quite often only pick up the ores like after I'd gone over them. It was, it's not perfect. So I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot of ore deposits that could be out there. So the fact they haven't found silver yet, I think it's there somewhere. Same with the big deposits of iron. The fact I'm finding small ones sort of indicates to me that there are some big ones out there somewhere. So anyway, I think the plan is still to sort of head in that direction with the behemoth and loop around. I don't think there's anything sort of over and beyond in that direction. Certainly I'm going to have to travel a lot of kilometers to get over terrain that's just not really conducive to what we want. So yeah, so we sort of came this way. I think we'll head back around that way when we go, but that's not today. That's a little while off. Right. So where am I going? I'm going up here. This is where I want to be. Let's get building a bigger drill ship. What was that noise? Now I think for these ones I could probably actually get away with. No, probably not. Just put one of those in, and we'll start off with a connector. So I've got a couple of ideas of how sort of maybe you want to do this. Let's just put you about there. Okay, so if I just give that a little bit of a tap, I can maybe still access. Yeah, I think so. Right. Marvellous. Okay, so yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've kind of got a few ideas. So this will be a dual sort of purpose driller as such. But what I mean by that is it'll be, I think, just 2 drills, because I still want to be able to eject material so I can use the mine shaft here. So instead of using the other drill ship. Thing is, for every drill that I put on, I pretty much need 2 connectors on eject. So yeah, that probably limits me. Yeah. Okay, so that's there. Look, we're just about done. Fantastic. So I think if I get some of these blocks and then yeah, okay, let's give this a whirl. So if I was to go like just one of those, put another one in there, but I probably won't keep it. It's actually that one there that I want. Okay, let's put a remote there, shall we? Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I don't think that needs to be there. Okay, and then some cargo containers. Is that the way I want it? Probably not. Probably like that. Just trying to, oh, they sort of slope down like that, yeah. Okay, so if these go on there like that, yeah, I think that'll work. Turn that one around. It wants to go in there, doesn't it? Okay, so we do need to put something there. Shall we put a timer block in there, shall we? Okay, and then we can put the drills on like that. Like that. Storm are coming. Oh, power was the other thing. We're all pretty good on power. So, yeah, we're actually full. That's probably just got a charge time like that because it's recharging the flyer, the flailing banana. But yeah, so that's good, and this one down here is all fully recharged as well. So I did talk recently about building a ship, or a ship that can take a sort of interchangeable battery and stuff. I've got that sort of on the back burner at the moment because I don't currently have a power issue. I know I did, but I'm more and more thinking that was just because I was processing all that cobalt, which now that this is, oh, it's actually on. So that should be actually processing, probably. Oh, no, it's not. I tell you what, it's not, because we're not connected. Yeah, we should probably make the most of the fact that we do have power. Let's see how this is going. Yeah, so I'll just put that on the back burner at the moment because power might not be an issue. Yeah, so this is just ticking away nicely. Let's grab all that. Let's grab all that. And we can sort of dump that in there, really. Grab another load. And that should be enough. We'll just let it tick through that. Okay. Back to what we were doing. So yeah, so I'll just put that idea on the back burner. Yeah. Right. Back to our drilling ship. Whoop, up here. Okay, so that's good. Okie pokey, Future Wellington, if you're watching, just edit all that out, because, yeah, that was just time-consuming and monotonous, but it's all come together. I was talking about the programming and building conveyors and things. Yeah, so that's it there. Yeah, let's jump in and start up. We've just got the one thing there that starts it all up. Hang on, I'll shut it down and I'll try it again. No, I can't get any closer than that. But yeah, it lights up quite nicely. Got the navigation lights on there, and one on the back at the bottom. Yep. Yeah, so that's all quite good. So I've just called it the J29 for now. Just more so for the sake of, you know, doing stuff in there, in the menu, the control panel. That's the word I'm looking for. Right, so let's give this a go. First of all, we'll have a try down in the mine. Hopefully it's got enough sort of forward. Yeah, we seem to be able to stop there. So was that some sparks coming off before? Okay. Oh, see, yeah, that's the thing. But I think we should be right going down the tunnel. Okay. So I talked about a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, see, it has got enough thrust to get itself out, so that's okay. It won't when it's full, but yeah. So let's go down. Yeah, so couple of medium cargo containers. Yeah, okay, so this probably could do with another thruster or two for backwards, but I think it's actually alright. We'll be keeping level most of the time, and there's extra thrust for coming out, so yeah. And I just painted it black with the dusty finish. Oh, and yeah, lots, four connectors to work as ejectors. And I've also got it set up that if you look down here on the second toolbar, so when I started up using the timer, it always turns on the stone ejector, but not always the all ores, so they're off by default. So, which means it will always spit out stone, and then I have to actually turn it on to keep non-stone, because there's two sorters down there. That took a bit of figuring out. Yeah, so there's two sorters, and just looking at it, that really annoys me. They probably want to be just swapped around a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just thinking about that green one should be one block back, but that's okay. Just OCD, nothing else. Right, yeah, so in this configuration, it will hold on to the iron in theory. And then I've got the thing at the back there, the little automatic LCDs guide. Don't know why we're keeping on this sort of. So, okay, we don't appear to be ejecting anything. Throws on, collect tools on. That's maybe something's not connected. Pretty sure it's connected. So they're connected into their. Hang on. What's going on here? Cargo container. It's just, I don't think we're going to need that, but yeah. And okay, so the cargo container's got stuff. Oh, it's because I've only got iron. I knew that. Right, let's just turn those off again. because we don't need them on there. So if I was to drill some stone, there we go, there we go. I knew that. Stop laughing. Okay. Oh, this camera's not really behaving today. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, and that's very loud. That's relatively full. So if we now turn on the iron one, now it's ejecting the iron. Cool. Okay, so that's that. It's very loud. It's so loud when it's dropping down there. Now that was turned on, wasn't it? I think I checked. Yes, I did check that. I knew that. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, that's working quite quick. We can visually see how we're doing storage wise, so that's not a problem. The connectors are well and truly keeping up with that, so that's good. Okay, so just while we're here, we may as well do a little bit of this. Then we'll go over and get that gold. I think there's some just nearby. I'm pretty sure I've got a GPS for it. So the idea of the storage on this is that it's not really for iron or silicon or nickel, those sorts of things. It's more for things that I don't necessarily need a lot of, like gold and silver. Magnesium would probably be another one as well, that I don't necessarily need to go to the effort to put in a full-on conveyor for this type of setup. Even nickel potentially, but I've got the nickel mine anyway, so that's given me heaps of nickel, so that's fine. Okay, but that's good. We've got plenty of thrust to get up, and yeah, okay. No, happy with that. Happy with that. Okay, so let's just tidy up some of this while we're in the mood. But yeah, the little camera's not really happening in here today. It's just misbehaving. That's cool. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Right, okay, so that's good. Let's find some gold. Two. You two. Oh, there's two twos. Oh, one's yellow though. Yep, that's it. Cool. Okay, so I think we're going to have more than enough thrust to get back out. Yeah, getting out's not a problem. Okay, so this is good. Yeah, it's just got a bit more capability than the sort of single driller. Okay, so that's good. Just a little nudge there. Okay, where... Oh, there it is over there. Oh, look, the sun's coming up already. Oh, well, it was a long night, actually, of programming this. Okay, so let's go over here and see how it performs in regards to digging a hole to get down to the gold. It's got an ore detector on it, so that's good. Yeah, it's just because I'm thrusting forward, that's why it's... I might just sort that out. If we go for... thruster forward... That one would probably do the trick. 17. Oh. I need to put the thing on. Where is it? Thruster forward. Okay, the other way to do it is turn off the front ones, but I sort of just prefer this. Okay, so we can get up to speed, so it's fine, just coasting along. Then when we sort of get to where we're going, that will do. Okay, okay, well there's the mark there, so it's about 200 deep, so if we go 200 away, okay, so this is actually where somebody made the suggestion. If I was to go down like this, I haven't got the thing on there. I went right screen and artificial horizon. Oh, I can't see. I think that's 40, 45. Try and get level. I think that's level. Okay, that's alright. It's okay. And yeah, so we're going for that. Then we can take you off there and put the gyroscope on there, and we want override controls on off. So now we can't actually move, so now it's going to stay like that, and we can just edge forward. And in theory, this should keep us on the straight and narrow. So I forget who suggested that, and it didn't work for me when I did it, but in this circumstance I think it's working. Yeah, it's working. I get what they mean. Let's just turn it on briefly and just readjust slightly. And off. Okay, so that's good. Just need to really... It'd be good if it cleared it out just a little bit quicker. So keep banging it and then twisting. I think there's still a place for the drill shaft. This is in no way going to replace the drill shaft. But for this type of ore, I think this is a good way to go. Okay, we are there. Let's just make a little bit of room down here for some of the stone to eject. Okay, that's going to be good, I feel. Okay, that's good. Right, turn that off. So now we should keep the gold and eject the stone. Brings back visions of Speedrun to Mars, which, yeah, I did pretty well last time if you haven't watched it. You know, it's tempting to go for this sort of setup, but, you know, I mean, it took me a while to build this, and I've still got to drill everything out and all that sort of carry on. So I think the method that I used was the appropriate one, especially given the time that I managed to achieve, which I'm still quite rapt about. Actually, it was an awesome time. Okay, so we are gathering stuff. I really should put that cargo back on. I know I took them off, but I can't help myself. So that's good. Yeah, so that's working well. Ooh. Okay, yes. I'll just get a little bit of this because I don't actually need any gold. I can't think off the top of my head what I actually need it for, because it's ion thrusters and superconductors, and there ain't no jump drives and there ain't no ion engines at the moment. Okay, let's try and get out. Yeah, so plenty of thrust to get out, and I know we're not fully laden, but there's plenty of thrust there, but also not too much that I'm just wildly going too fast. Out we come, just like a certain scene in Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back. Ooh, I came a bit close to that hill. Oh. Gosh, I pressed the Windows button by accident. Okay. Right. Calm yourself. Ooh. That was almost a tragedy. Speaking of which, I have to blueprint it. But yeah, that's worked fine. I mean, it's quite compact, you know, it's not over the top by any means, but I think that's an improvement for the mining, for collection via drill shaft, and for the things that we just need not too much of. The pipework's a little bit exposed down there, but I'm happy with that. And the sun is coming up. Woohoo! I was going to say woohoo, but it's woohoo. Alright, so yeah, I think that's a pretty productive day. It was, yeah, that was good. So I think we'll pull the pin there actually. There's nothing else that I really feel I need to do, and I think that's probably going to be a full episode. So let's just come in for the landing. Of course, we're still probably chugged up with cobalt, I would imagine. But, yeah, let's come in for a landing here. Oh, I have got a camera on here actually. Let's use that. Aha! Okay, so I think, yeah, the camera is behind the connector because the connector's quite far forward. So if we just go down here, and there it is. We just need to press number 1, everything shuts down. That turns off, the lights all turn off, the thrusters all turn off, both the sorters turn off, the batteries go on to recharge, the antenna goes off, the ore detector goes off, the drills go off, and when I start it back up, the drills don't go back on. Only the stone ejector goes on, the ore ejector doesn't. Yeah, that sort of thing. So, there we go. Can't think of a name. Probably some ideas might be appreciated actually. I'm just wondering whether I call it the cockroach or not the cockroach, but just does kind of have a bit of a bug look to it. Like I was sort of thinking not cockroach, but like a beetle. Yeah, maybe the beetle miner. Miner beetle. Because that's kind of what I thought. Tell you what, I will have a look through. I'll figure out some name that's insect related, like a beetle or a cockroach. or just the beetle. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Let's just have a quick look at how the ores are refining, and then we will call it a day. And watch the sun come up. That'll be good. Oh, and I think we can go to the list and we can say that that is ticked off. We can tick that one off. And yep, cool. That's good. Chug, chug, chug. That's good. It's making noise. Ores. Cobalt, but that's down in there. Iron, gold. 13k. Oh, that was a pretty good effort. That was a real good effort, actually. Huh. Okay, I think we can get access up here. Yeah. Gold's first. We'll put the iron ahead of it, shall we? Yeah, that's in the right order there, so that's good. So that'll just stick through all of that. That hopefully picks up more iron first. Yes, it does. No, let's put the gold ahead. Maybe because I don't have any gold, so it's choosing to do the gold first. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Happy with that. Last thing just to check is the batteries. Power time, 7 hours. It's going down really, really slowly, but that's because that's recharging, of course, so I think we're in a pretty good place with that. Fantastic. What is that banging noise? I think it must be this thing here, so that'll be one thing for tomorrow, is to finish off drilling out the iron and pull that out of the hole, so that's probably how we'll start the next episode. Okay, but that's going to be me for today. So yeah, let me just do the do what I need to do. Which actually I won't turn the camera off. We'll just hold on a sec. If I go like this. My little subtle that you hardly ever see it. Quite easy to miss. Occasionally people have spotted it in the background when I do my outro, but you know. And then I think the camera's still from where we started today. Oh look, the sun's coming up. The sun's coming up. How's that? Real nice. Okay. Wave's not going to work, but that's okay. How about we go there and then we get that in the picture. Fantastic. Right. So, yes, thank you everybody for watching today. I hope you did enjoy today's episode. And can join me again next time when, yeah, we'll drag that. I'll probably finish off mining off camera the iron, and then we'll set up dragging that drill out of the hole and get on with something else. So that'll be fun. So, yeah, until next time, stay safe everybody and have a good one. Wave's not working? Wave's not working. Wish I'd fixed that.